Hi, Super Goddess. I'm Ritu from More Meanings. Welcome back to the adventurous journey of Scratch programming, and this is the sixth part of our tutorial series. So, so far we have studied like what is Scratch, what are the codes, XY coordinates, Scratch interface, about the sprite and the backdrops, and we have learned about few blocks as well, like motion, loops, and sounds. In today's video, we are going to learn about the event block. So, what is an event block? We will understand this by an example. Suppose you have opened your Scratch project, you have added your sprite, added code to that sprite, and then you just click on the play button. Then nothing happens because you have forgot one thing, that is event. You have forgot to add event to that project. So basically, events are the blocks that start your script. They tell Scratch when something should happen. Without event blocks, your project is basically in the sleep mode. So in this video, we are going to explore all the important event blocks, how they work and when to use them. So let's get started with what are events. Think of events like trigger. Something happens and that triggers code to run. For example, when we say when green flag clicked, when green flag clicked is an event happened. That means something has happened. This event will trigger another code to run. If I'm saying when green flag is clicked, the cat should say hello. So hello is a code which will run after when green flag is clicked. There are many other things which are act like event, like when a key is pressed, when a sprite is clicked, when a message is received, when a background has changed, when the volume has changed. Events are how different parts of your project start talking to each other. When green flag clicked, this is the most common event block in Scratch. It runs when the green flag button at the top is clicked. When green flag clicked, say hello. When the project starts, the sprite immediately says hello because our project starts with the first event, which is when the green flag clicked. This block is usually used to start games, reset the variables, position the sprites, start background music, start loops. So this is our event blocks. When I'm dragging this block, when flag clicked, and I will add this go to X and Y. I will add some random positions here. X is 100 and Y is 110. So when the flag is clicked, the sprite will immediately go to this X and Y position. Look. Or I can say one more thing. Suppose I have added score as well. My variable. So this is my score, and I will set my score. Set score to 10. So when green flag clicked, set score to 10. Or so when I click the green flag, what will happen when the green flag clicked? The sprite will go to this position and the score will set to 10. Like this. There are many other things which we can set according to this flag. So next event is when space key is pressed. It can be any key, it can be up key, down key. Basically, I want to say when any of the keys is pressed, then what will happen? Okay, I'll show you with an example. When I say when my right arrow key pressed, the sprite will take 100 or we can say 200 steps. Say 100 steps. Okay. So I'll recenter my sprite here. So now from the keyboard, I'm hitting the right arrow. Whenever I hit the right arrow, it is taking 100 steps. So it is looking like it is moving forward. So that was our key pressed event. So next event is when the sprite clicked. So when the sprite clicked, I'll change it to like it will say when I click it, you clicked me, or something other message like hello coders. So we'll go to looks, say hello coders, you clicked me. Okay, so when I click the sprite, it says hello coders, you clicked me. So our next event is when backdrop to this. This is the condition if the backdrop changes. Suppose I have a situation that if backdrop changes to a night scene, then it will say it's time to sleep. So how we will do it? For that we need to search for a backdrop, night city, and when so our backdrop 1 is this blank and backdrop 2 is this night city. Okay, when I go to code and backdrop night city. Okay, so to change this background we need another action to be triggered. So how we can do this? So when I'm saying that when I hit the right arrow, it will move 100 steps. After moving 100 steps, what will it do? It will go to y0 and x minus 100. I've changed its position, and I want to change my backdrop. So it is in the looks. Switch backdrop to night city. So when I click the right arrow, it will move 100 steps, it will change its position, and it will switch the backdrop to night city view. Okay, and the moment it changes to night city view, when backdrop switches to night city view, but it will say hello, it's time to sleep. Okay, it has already saying hello because I have clicked this. So stop. Now I'm from the keyboard, I'm pressing the right arrow. So the moment I have pressed the right arrow, it has moved 100 steps, then it goes to position minus 100 y 0, and it says it's time to sleep. I know it happens very quickly. So if you want to see the difference, we can add a wait from the controls. Wait for 2 seconds. Wait for 2 seconds. Okay, so and I will stop the program. I will reset everything. Go to costumes. Sorry. I want to change the background. So first I have to select the background. Then I will select this plain background backdrop. Now select the sprite and the code will appear here. So I'm pressing the right arrow from the keyboard. It took the 100 steps, then goes to this position, and then night view changes and it says hello, it's time to sleep. So this was our change backdrop event when backdrop switches to other backdrop, when loudness is greater than whatever the point. So how we can use it? We can put the timer or loudness both here. This blocks is basically react to microphone sound. When loudness increases to a specific point, suppose it makes sprite jump. So if the player claps or make noise, something happens. This is used in voice controlled games, music visualizers, and sound reaction games. So I'll say if the loudness increases, move 10 steps forward. So you can see as I'm speaking, by detecting my loudness, it automatically moving 10 steps every time. So our next event is when I receive message 1. What is this? Let me stop this first. When I receive message, new message or message 1, what is this event is? So to use this when I receive message, first we need to understand this broadcast event. So our code is like this, like this. If I press right arrow, it will move 100 steps, wait for 2 seconds, go to this position, then wait for 2 seconds, then backdrop switches to night city. After that, a broadcast message will appear. What is the message? Good night. Okay, so it will appear. Let's run this. I'm pressing the right button. First, I need to go to backdrop, switch to backdrop 1, then go to codes, press the right arrow. So the night city with street view has changed, and it broadcasts the message good night. So what happened next? When I receive good night, it is separate code from this one. So when I receive good night, what should I do? Hello, I am reset for 5 seconds. Now let's try it. So yeah. So the moment he received that message, the message is broadcast everywhere. When it receives that message good night, it moves to that position and says hello, I'm reset. Interesting. So let's move to our next event, that is broadcast good night and wait. What it will do, it will broadcast the message and wait for a few seconds. This version sends a message but wait until all scripts finish. It will not do anything immediately until other scripts are running. Okay. Suppose with the right arrow, my other tasks are also getting performed. So till that time, it will not do anything. I'll give you an example. So let's try like by adding another sprite here. It will broadcast the message and wait for other code to complete. Then it will perform the other code which is appended below this. Okay, suppose when I am saying broadcast good night and wait. Okay, and with this broadcast message, what I want to do, suppose I have another sprite here. Okay, so suppose Abby is here. When select Abby, when Abby receive good night, Abby start gliding to this. In how many seconds? It will take 7 seconds to glide there. Okay, and it says good night. Okay, so it will broadcast the message good night. Abby will walk till this point and says good night. Then what this sprite will say? Good night, Abby. Good night, Abby. So now I'm pressing this right arrow, changing the backdrop, 100 steps, wait for 2 seconds. Yeah, so now it will move till that point. We'll say good night, Abby. So this is how our broadcast and wait block works. So these are event blocks. These are 8 blocks here, and the most important one is the broadcast one. So why events are such a big deal? Why they matter that much? Because without events, nothing starts, nothing reacts, nothing connects. Everything just sits there, like a group project where nobody wants to speak first. Events let you start their script. Control sprites with keys. Event let you start your script. Control sprites with keys, make clickable buttons, react to sounds and scenes, connect sprites using messages, organize large games properly. So that's why events matter that much. And this is not just a scratch things. Even in real programming, this is called event-driven programming. App, games, website, they all react to events. And this is the mini game. Try by yourself, where you choose one backdrop, 2 or 3 sprites. When the green flag clicked, it broadcasts the message start game. So with this broadcast message, when the sprite 1 receives this message, that sprite 1 should be player, it should show up. The sprite 2 is the enemy, it should start moving. And on the event of click, there will be a third sprite, that is coin. When we click that sprite, the score will increase by 1. So that's the event category in Scratch. These are the blocks that wake your project up, make things react, and help everything communicate. If motion blocks makes things move, event blocks makes things begin. And once you start your broadcast properly, your Scratch progress go from why is nothing happening to wait, I actually made a real game. So that's all about the event blocks. In the next video, we are diving into control blocks, and that is where your project starts getting really logic. Loops, waits, forever blocks, repeating actions, flow controls. Basically, this is where Scratch start getting serious. So I'll see you in the next video. Till then, comment down below, and thanks for watching.